Hello, welcome to a Morgan Business Community Spotlight event. My name is Jerry Pierce with Mountain Valley Real Estate Experts. We are fortunate enough to have Delynn Patterson here from Hinds Country Store. And I'm going to let Delynn kind of talk a little bit about what event they have coming up. We obviously know that the Morgan County Fair was canceled this year, and they took it upon themselves to create another event that stays in compliance, that meets all the guidelines to obviously still give us some sort of an event. So Delynn, you want to introduce what you got going on? Obviously in the background, we have a website that we're going to guide walk through and then guide everybody to go check it out for more information. So Delynn, let us know where we start.
All right. So when I heard that they canceled the fair, I was pretty sad, as I'm sure all of you were. And I was thinking, you know, this is a year that we really need it. When my ancestors came and they were in this valley, they had hard years, and they got together at the end of the year to celebrate it. And we need to celebrate it. And so I just asked a few people. I looked into it first to see if we could follow the guidelines. You know, if we could actually be safe and not put anybody in danger. And after reading the guidelines, I said, we could do this. We could just have a celebration for our community to come together and just take a breath after this crazy year. And so I was so excited that I've had so many people willing to help. I think my committee's about 15 people strong, and we have sponsors left and right, and people coming into the store and asking how they can help. And that's what happens when you live in a great community. And I am just grateful for that. And I'm really excited about our event, and wish everybody would come. And you can go to the website. It's not fair. That's what we've called it, because it's not fair this year. So it's not fair.info. And I'm trying to get all the information that you could get all the information you need off of that website.
Right, so it's not fair.info, and that's the website we have pulled up here in the background. So yep. Obviously it's going to be kind of a fair event style. There's going to be all sorts of events and entertainment, food trucks, games, all that sort of thing. So there is an entry fee to it, and it looks like for each adult it's $3, and then for children 12 years and younger is $1. So very affordable admission. We'll probably note that there are going to be other like the food and drinks and things like that will still cost an additional fee, but that's pretty expected anyway. That's how the fair kind of rolls. So, but this gets your entry in, and as a spectator to all the events, correct?
Yeah, so let me just say on that entrance fee that all of the proceeds that we receive are going to Operation Graduation. The fair that was canceled, they usually make about $10,000 for their all-night graduation party for the seniors, and that was just taken away from them. So they have stepped up, and they're doing a lot of our volunteer work, and any of our proceeds after expenses are going to them. So we encourage everybody to donate to them to support this. And that $3 and $1 is for both days. You don't have to, if you leave and come back, you don't have to pay again. It's just to get them a little bit of money for their Operation Graduation.
Oh, that's good to know. So the $3 admission is for both days.
It is. It's for, yes.
That's
you
great.
Get in, you can come and go as you'd like. So
it's going to be, looks like some of the big events, lawnmower races, cornhole tournaments, different vendors offering some different products, food trucks, entertainment. Got a couple of concerts happening, a quilt auction. He was going to show us a few of those here in a little bit. The games, contest prizes. So we do want to stress that this is in compliance. We want to ensure the safety of everybody involved. So, you know, if you are at high risk and you still want to attend the event, obviously we ask you to wear a mask and to physical distance.
Yes.
outside of your kind of your family group, correct?
Yeah, so we will have washing stations and hand sanitizer stations. We have had the approval of the Board of Health with all of our plans. And so we're being safe, and we just ask everybody else to be safe so that we can start. If everybody's safe and really takes that into account while you're there, then we can start opening things back up. We can start doing things like this, because that's all of the pushback that I've gotten from the Board of Health is that they say, well, just wait until next year. And it's like, wait a minute. If we can't start opening up, we'll never open up. We'll never be able to have a fair again. So we're hoping everybody will just do those things that they need to do. We're going to do what we need to do. One thing that everybody needs to remember and know, that we were making it easier for that physical distancing, and is that everybody needs to bring their own chair. So grab your little foldable chair, and if you want to sit down, you're going to have to bring your own chair. We're trying to get rid of all of those surfaces or where people, would touch a lot. So I want to stress, bring your own chair to
It's
the
right
event.
on the front homepage. And then obviously, as we get closer to next Friday and Saturday. So this is Friday, August 7th and Saturday, August 8th in a week. But if you're not feeling well, you're sick, you have the sniffles, anything that would be an indicator that you just don't feel good, please don't come. We'd love to have you, but we don't want also to be in a risk situation where it puts somebody at risk. So we do ask that from the community as well.
I'd love to prove everybody wrong, because everybody keeps saying, oh, our numbers are going to spike after this. And I would love to say, see, we can do it. We're great enough. We can do it. It'll be okay.
Well, let's do it. So moving on to the schedule, as we've changed the page here. It looks like Friday you have some lawnmower racing check-in. That's just for them to, there's not actually the race that day, but they get a chance to get a feel for the track and what's going on. There's some cornhole tournaments, minute to win it's, and then a concert at 7 p.m. with Chantel Watkins and Chris Peterson, both locals from the Morgan Valley. So
our local talent. It's been fun, and we're glad that they could come. And they donated their time and a lot of their costs that it normally is for them to come and do this. So we're excited about that. And I'm going to go with the lawnmower races and all of the events. We have 4 main events that need to be pre-registered for. And I just want to encourage everybody, you got to get on the website and get in to do the lawnmower races or the Amazing Race. The Amazing Race is going to be a lot like the Amazing Race. You'll have challenges to do, and you may even leave the site and go somewhere in Morgan to find your next clue. But that is, the prize for that is a night at a Bear Lake cabin. We're hoping, we still haven't sealed that, but dinner and a night out somewhere great, and a full tank of gas to get you there from Hinds. So you're going to want to look at those different things. The Cornhole Tournament, everybody talks about how much they love cornhole. Everybody can sign up for cornhole. So let's get a tournament that lasts, that we're going to have to take both days just playing game after game after game to get through the tournament. That'd be exciting for me to see, lots and lots of teams. And it's nice if there's lots and lots of teams also, because you get 50% of that pool of money. Same with the Water Bucket Brigade. If your family thinks that they can haul water faster than anybody else, it's not going to be any fun to watch if there's nobody doing it. So we hope you'll sign up for those different games, and so that we can watch all of the fun.
And there's a registration link over in the right corner of the website.
Yes.
So you got all of them there. That's where we want you to pre-register, sign up, so we can count on participation. volunteers, what's needed in that realm, Delenn?
Okay, so our Operation Graduation, all of our seniors, they're stepping up and they're having to do a lot of pre-work and they're having to be there. But if you have a couple of hours that you can come and volunteer, we ask that if you not be a high-risk individual, of course, because you'll be around a lot of people. But you can go to this webpage and just click on it, and Operation Graduation has a sign up genius. So you can sign up and say, and then just show up and be there to volunteer. We need sanitation people that are gonna be wiping down things. We need people to run the carnivals or make sure that everything's going well, take some tickets. We're always up for volunteers to come help us out. So.
Okay, so volunteers still needed as we
yeah.
gear up for this. Donations. Where are we at on this link? Quilt auction, Operation Graduation, Labs for Liberty. Looks like you have a few different event or charity type groups to donate to.
Yes, so like I said before, Operation Graduation is going to get all the proceeds except at the quilt auction. So the quilt auction is one of my favorite things at the fair. So I went right to Becky Lucas that usually puts that together. And I said, are you willing to still do it if we do it up here? And she did. She was able to get some people to donate 5 or 6 quilts. I would love it if you have a new quilt. That would be one of our needs. If you have a new quilt or you make a quilt, you have one that you've made and it's sitting there. If you would like to donate it, we'd love to have some more quilts to auction off. And that auction, I think, is at 3. Is it at 3 o'clock?
Yeah, it shows 3 p.m. on the web page.
On Saturday, yeah. And all of those donations go to Labs for Liberty. That is an organization that is here locally in Morgan County. They train dogs for veterans that are having problems with PTSD and other things from war. And so it links you to their page and you can read all about them, but we'd also encourage to just have a ton of people bring a lot of money. These quilts, the 3 quilts that I already have are absolutely beautiful. And let's get them some money to keep doing their charitable work.
Great. So buy tickets, they just click on the buy tickets, they can buy in advance, and or can they also buy at the gate?
Yes, they can. So what helps with this helps with the COVID requirements. If you have Venmo, purchase with Venmo, because Venmo allows us to trace contact really easy. We can get in contact with anybody if the Board of Health says we need to. If you don't have Venmo and you don't want to do it that way, you want to pay cash or you want to use your credit card, you are more than welcome to come in before the event to Hinds Country Store, and we'll get you an actual physical ticket, and you'll just have to leave us your email address, and we'll take care of that. We do need to charge a $2 processing fee if you use your credit card, just to offset the Visa and MasterCard fees. But if the more people that do that ahead of time, the better our lines are going to be. Because if you're paying at the venue, we still need to get that email address. We have to still take your temperature, all of those things. You can do it, and that is great, and we will not discourage anybody to coming right to the gate. But if you can pay for it ahead of time, or even if you can pay for it on your way as you're going, because Bar W Lodge is just right past Hinds. So stop at Hinds instead of at the gate, and that will help too.
Okay, what about, logistically, how are you handling the influx of vehicles and things like that? Have you got like a parking area set up? Is there shuttles? How do you have that set up?
We do have parking. We have quite a bit of parking. And that's what you'll drive up, and there will be parking attendants, and they're going to help you park so that we don't run out of parking. It is kind of a little climb up it's up a road, but it's a hill climb up a road. We will have a buggy there to take anybody with handicap situation. But guidelines tell us that we need to only have one entrance in and then one entrance out. And so we do have that. It's two separate things. The parking is about 200 yards away from all of the events that are happening. So you will walk a little bit with your chair, but it'll be worth it, I hope.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, great. Anything else you would like to add to the upcoming event?
No, other than bring your chair and sign up, sign up, sign up. And I just look forward to seeing everybody there. It will be great to just see the community have a little bit of fun and know that we're doing it safe, and everything will be great.
Well, we really appreciate Hinds Country Store and all that you and Gary do for our community and the support you offer. And I just solicit everybody that's watching this and that they can share it on all the social media platforms, that they can invite their friends and their families and really turn this into a successful event in lieu of being able to actually have a fair this year. So I think it's a great event that you've spearheaded, and just want to sincerely thank you for all that you do for this community.
Well, I have to pass that on. I thank you. I thank all of the people that have walked into my store willing to help, and all of my committee, and they've done the legwork, and I've been so impressed. It's because of our community that we have all of those events going. Because I was just going to try and do the lawnmower race, and they're like, oh, we could do this, and they're willing to help. And so I just,
yeah,
I get a little bit teary-eyed thinking about how great everybody is. So thank you.
Accolades go on to your volunteers, sponsors, and all those who are going to take part in this. So thank you again. We appreciate you, and we are excited to see you on August 7th and 8th.
Okay, thank you.